One way or another, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one way. Maybe next week. Maybe in the comment section. I will spam you. I'll spam you one day after another. I will spam you. You will read my comments, and one day you will make this video. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Current events of news. Current events of news. What kind of name is that? Current events of news. I'm scrolling through the comments, and this dude has put about 20 comments, and one is just more ignorant than the other. This was about when they wouldn't let me go to my own house unless I surrendered my Fourth Amendment in my own neighborhood while I was on foot. So, current events of news. Here's your free plug, dummy. Here we go. There we go. Checkers and rallies. Make Sunday even more something. I'm hungry too, man. I've eaten so much popcorn lately. I'm a popcorn fanatic. What's that have to do with anything? Nothing. So here, current events of news. Another plug for you. So he's talking about me here. This guy doesn't even know how to read. This guy doesn't even know how to read. First needs to go to school and learn how to read and not put things that are not there in the Fourth Amendment. This is what it says: the right of the people to be secure in the person's house's paper. I don't know how to read, right? So let me try to break this down. This guy doesn't even know how to read. First needs to go to school and learn how to read and not put things that are not there in the Fourth Amendment. This is what it says. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause and supported by oath or reformation. It's actually oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Now, okay, he kind of almost had that right. Now that guy should answer this question. That guy being me. Was he in his house? Was he where? Was he where? Was he it? Was on the street. Now the officers asked him point blank many times to identify himself. Let me try to make heads or tails of this here. This guy left about 20 comments. This one's hilarious. Kinda. If I can understand it right. So he puts the Fourth Amendment. Now he says, now that guy should answer this question. Okay. Was he in the house? No. Was he where? Was he it? Was it on the street? Was he where? Was he it? Was on the street? Now officers asked him point blank many times to identify himself. Okay, they asked me, but Florida Statute 901.151 says I don't have to ID unless I'm being accused of a crime. And it's backed up by the Fourth Amendment, right to privacy. I have the right to privacy. So, current events of news. What kind of, again, that name alone, it's like, that title is the same way you type this message is the same way that title comes off. Okay, so they asked me point, okay. That's all they were asking, and they were doing their job. No, Florida Statute 901.151 says I don't have to ID. And them trying to make me ID and not letting me go about my way is actually a violation of the law. It violates 901.151 and the Fourth Amendment and Title 42 USC 1983. So they violated a bunch of laws, and you just like every other imbecile parrot says, they're just doing their job. So they asked him many times now. That's another thing who said he's saying that he was being seized. That violence, I mean, this guy don't even know how to read. Again, he should learn how to read and stop putting things into the Fourth Amendment. They did seize me. When you're stopped and you're not allowed to move, that is considered a seizure. seizure of your person. They stop you in your car and tell you can't go. You are being seized. That's in the Fourth Amendment. You almost had it right. You don't understand the Fourth Amendment. And, okay. Let's see, Fourth Amendment. He was not being detained. Then why wasn't I allowed to move forward if I wasn't being detained? Or go to my home if I wasn't being detained? You need to look up the word detained, too. Just asked to go the other way. Go the other way from my job and from my home. You can go. You have the freedom to go anywhere but your home, is what you're saying right now. Current event of news. Dude, I'm probably talking to like an 8-year-old mongoloid right here. Let's see what else we got here. There's nothing in the Fourth Amendment that prohibits a police officer to even not to do this guy is stupid. To even not to do that. This guy is stupid. That's what the Fourth Amendment is. Securing my person and papers. ID is paperwork. You're stupid. It's unbelievable how stupid you are. And he was not being searched. That's another thing. That's what it says here on reasonable search and seizures. If they're asking you for information, they're searching for information. If they stop you and tell you you can't move forward like a free human being, then they're seizing your person. You don't understand. You're stupid. We're being asked to identify himself. That's not an illegal search and seizure. It is when I don't have any obligation to do so and you can't hold me there. It has nothing to do with that Sky should learn how to read and really should learn how to read. He's a lunatic and he deserves to be in the funny farm. Wow, dude. I shouldn't have done this video. It gave me a headache. Anyway, current event of news. That was well written, very articulate. You know exactly what you're talking about, especially probable cause supported by old or reformation. All right, everybody, please like, subscribe. John's Coin Rings on Etsy. Click the bell, click the join button. I actually have some member-only content on there. A little bit anyway. I want to publish everything, but I need to keep some stuff back, man. Got to keep some value. Got to give you a reason to possibly join. All right. Hey, current event of news. I don't know what. No victim, no crime. Call your lawyer, ask him about the Fourth Amendment. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You sound like you're too far gone. Is there even one period or anything in this thing? Dude, I'm horrible at English and grammar as far as writing goes. And this, I'm going to go take a nap.